Hey everybody, KP here. Got a knife that glows in the dark. You know me. I like my knives and I like my little gadgets and stuff. Spent about 17 bucks on this. And this is a socket that fits a lot of different bolt heads and screws and stuff like that. I know you've seen them before on TV. But this was like I said, 10 bucks or whatever. Wasn't that expensive. I know y'all seen this on my channel before, Tech Gear. They got a lot of stuff that you buy in the gas station, you know, the cheap stuff. But a lot of it is actually pretty good. I like them. Here's some of the features on there. Glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, knife. Oh, upside down. There we go. Don't get me wrong. A fixed blade is way better than a folder. But it is what it is. You can't carry a fixed blade everywhere you go, especially in the city. That's why I live in the country. I got it out of the packaging. Cheap plastic handle. It's got a little sharpness to it. How you open it up. There's your glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, little safety latch to close it up. I'm gonna go in the dark and let you see it. And that's what it looks like when it glows in the dark. I don't have a lot of charge time on this, like sitting out in the sun or having it underneath direct light or anything. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty cool, especially if you're working at night and you happen to drop your knife somewhere, you know, while you're working, you'll be able to find it. If you don't have a flashlight, but yeah. One thing I do like about this knife is it's easily closed by one hand. But I don't drop it. Now, when I normally pull out a knife out of my pocket, which is my Smith & Wesson here, as you see, it's seen a lot of work. I could easily pop it out like that, and then I go and unlock it and use my side to push it in. This one has the little thing right there. Unlike this one has it at the top. This one doesn't, but comes out fast, easy. Easily closed with one hand. But I do it on my side, like I said. This was like a $30 knife that I bought when I worked at NASA. Way better compared to this. Oh, don't get me wrong. The other one doesn't have the glass breaker or the seatbelt cutter, which if I got this, will cut a seatbelt. I don't know why, but my phone looks a little snowy throughout this whole video. Phone just updated like 2 days ago. This is like the first video since the last video I made. But anyway, let's see how this looks. Here's the socket. That's the in, and you just push in like this. However, it's spring loaded for whatever size nut, bolt, whatever you're trying to take off. Comes with an adapter. You can actually put this into a power drill. Oop. I need a hard surface to do this on. It goes in there like that. Do you need something like this? I know for a fact, working on cars and stuff, sometimes you round off the heads of the bolts and stuff like that. It can come in handy if it's not too tight. But that goes without saying, because you know how boats get when they get the heads rounded off. Here's my drill I'm going to use to put it on. I just got to open it up some. Alright. Open it up. I like this little drill. It's hard, but it works. But when it gets to certain areas, it happens to kick out, and you got to take the battery off. I don't know if it's the battery or if it's the drill itself. But anyway. Take that, put that in there like that. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. See? Put it on your drill like that. You're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out on my son's bike. See? My drill done kicked out. But it fits on there. I want to see if it's gonna work. Nope. My crappy drill.